Hello, YouTube. This is Mr. Bakari, and today we are going to talk about finding complementary and supplementary angles. But we're going to do this applying to trigonometry. So, not as in degrees like you would learn in middle school or maybe beginning of geometry, but more of in a trig sense in radians. So just briefly, let's talk about what we mean here. So complementary are angles that add up to 90 degrees, and supplementary angles add up to 180 degrees. So now make sure we're all on the same page. Let's talk about radians. Okay, so radians are typically expressed in terms of pi because pi radians equals 180 degrees, as you can see down here in the bottom right-hand corner. So using pi keeps everything exact and clean. Now, I'll be referencing this. This is how we measure angles, and this shows that pi over 2 is radians in terms of pi for 90 degrees, and pi, of course, is 180 degrees. So typically you'll be asked a question like, find the complement and the supplement of 3 pi over 14. So we're given an angle in radians, 3 pi over 14, and we have to figure out, let's start with complementary. So we'll find the complement. What must we add to 3 pi over 14 to get pi over 2? Because pi over 2 is 90 degrees, right? So what we want to do here is we want a common denominator. So we want to think of pi over 2 radians in terms of 14ths. So if I were to rewrite this and pi over 2 as a 14th, that would just be 7 pi over 14th. And now I can simply see that by adding 4 pi over 14 to 3 pi over 14, I will get 7 pi over 14, which is pi over 2 radians. So my answer, my complementary angle here would be 4 pi over 14. Now, I can simplify this fraction, so I want to go ahead and do so. So I would replace that with 2 pi over 7. And that is my angle in radians. That is the complement of 3 pi over 14. Okay, now let's look at the supplement. So let's backtrack a little bit here. Now what we want to do is we want to find the angle that would add to 3 pi over 14 to give us pi. Because remember, pi is 180 degrees. Okay, this is really simple because pi minus 3 pi over 14 is simply 11 pi over 14. So that right there is our supplement. Okay, easy to do because it's easy to take away from pi. All right, let's look at one more. Find the complement and supplement of 2 pi over 9. So we've got 2 pi over 9. What must we add to get pi over 2? Okay, again, I'm going to write pi over 2 and 2 pi over 9 as common denominators. Much easier to work with that way. So the common denominator here is 18. So I'm going to rewrite 2 pi over 9 as 4 pi over 18. And this will be 9 pi over 18. As you can see, these are equivalents. And now just fill in the blank. So to reach pi over 2, I must add 5 pi over 18 to 4 pi over 18 to get 9 pi over 18. And that is my complement. Okay, nothing to reduce there, so we're done. Okay, so now one more time, let's look at supplementary. What must I add to 2 pi over 9 to get pi? Okay. So let's go backwards. If you have pi and you subtract 2 pi over 9, you will have 7 pi over 9 as the supplement. So that will give us 9 pi over 9, which is 1 whole, right? 9 pi over 9. And there's your supplementary angle. So I hope this helps you in your introductory units in trigonometry or pre-cal. And thanks for stopping by.